Namaste. The rishis confidently make a bold statement that the tree has got the roots up on the top and the branches and leaves at the bottom, downside. Sounds funny, probably ridiculous. But time and again we are seeing that the knowledge level of the rishis are much higher than ours, and they are always right. Now let's consider two cases. In the first case, the child and the father are traveling by the train. The child sitting near the window is looking out and he sees the trees moving in the opposite direction. He tells his dad, "Dad, look here, the trees are moving in the opposite direction, they are all moving and we are only staying stationary." And the father says, "No, my son, it's not so. The trees are stationary, we are moving, and because it's maybe let's say it's a bullet train, we don't feel that. So, what you see there is an illusion. In reality, they are stationary and you are moving." Okay. Then, in the second case, there's a villager. He sees the sun rising in the east daily and setting in the west daily evening. So for him, it's a reality. Then a professor comes to the village. While talking, the professor tells him, "No, my dear man, it's not so. The sun is there because the earth is moving in the opposite direction. It looks as if the sun is rising in the east and setting in the west. It's not so. This is the reality," he says that. And he is a knowledgeable man. Okay? Now, there are three cases. The child, the villager, and we. At the next level, the father, the professor, and the rishis. And what is the observation in the first case? The trees are not moving. They are stationary. The train is moving, gives an illusion as if the train is moving. In the second case, the sun is not rising in the east and setting in the west, but because of the opposite direction rotation of the earth, it looks so. In the third case, we all feel that the tree has got its root at the ground and the branches and leaves on the top, and the rishis say it is the other way around. In other words, we are saying that what we are seeing around us is the reality. The world that you are seeing around us is the reality. But the rishis says it is the other way around. It is not the reality and it's only a reflection. And let's see how they make this statement. There is a pond. Water is absolutely clear, no pollution, nothing. It is still, there is no movement. There is a tree on the bank of that, close to the water. And the image of that in the water is opposite of what we see. Right? So, that image will only show that it is the other way around. So, the rishis, they quote that and say that what you are seeing here and what you are believing to be the reality is not the reality. That is only the reflection. That reflection is what is called the Maya. That's a simple way of understanding the Maya. The reality is the tree which has got the roots at the top and the branches at the bottom, and you are seeing it around you in the opposite perception, and it looks so. Just as the child is believing and just as the villager is believing, we are also believing it. There is absolutely nothing wrong, but it is not so. So with that, they define the world that you see around you is nothing but an illusion. That is a creation of Maya. Maya and Brahmam, they are the two sides of the same coin. So when you see one side, you don't see the other side. So we see the Maya and the Rishis see the opposite side, the Brahmam, and they make this statement bold. So these Rishis, with their expanded knowledge of what we cannot perceive or what we cannot conceptualize, are very clear in their statement that the world around us is an illusion, the Maya, and the reality is just the opposite of that, and they are the ones who have realized it, and by understanding their guidance, we can also take the path to understand that, and let's do it. Namaste.